Farmers have held protests across the country complaining against the inability to sell their grain as storage space has already been taken by cheaper Ukrainian grain. The imports, which were originally planned to be sent further to the Middle East and Africa, ended up in Poland, depressing local prices. Similar problems have affected the agricultural products as well, including poultry and eggs. The Conservative Law and Justice, or PiS, held a congress devoted to agriculture in the village of Łyse in northeastern Poland.
Podjęty zostanie
A large-scale purchase of grain currently in storage will be carried out with a premium, so that the new price is at least 1,400 Polish zlotys
tak, żeby
per ton.
minimalna
Today,
cena
the government
wynosiła
has
co najmniej
decided to ban the
1400
import of
zł.
grain and
Dzisiaj
other food
rząd
products from Ukraine.
podjął
We have informed our
postanowienie
Ukrainian
o
friends about this.
rozporządzeniu, które
We are ready at any time, perhaps
przywożenia
within
do
the next few
Polski
days, to settle
zboża,
this matter
ale
in the
także
form of
dziesiątków
an
innych
intergovernmental
rodzajów
agreement
żywności.
with Ukraine.
Powiadomiliśmy już naszych przyjaciół ukraińskich o tych decyzjach i jesteśmy gotowi w każdej chwili, być może to będą wręcz najbliższe dni, podjąć rozmowy, żeby tą sprawę załatwić w postaci porozumienia międzypaństwowego.
Ta deklaracja, którą złożył przed chwilą prezes Jarosław Kaczyński, jest wielkim sygnałem również,
The
drodzy
statement
Państwo,
by
dla
Chairman
Unii
Jarosław Kaczynski
Europejskiej,
is a great
bo Unia
signal to the
Europejska mówi
European
piękne
Union.
słowa,
They talk
korytarze
a good game about
solidarnościowe. I
solidarity
co dalej za
corridors,
tym?
but
I
it turns
zostają
out
towary
that
w
the
naszym
goods are
kraju,
staying in
zostają
our country.
towary
The goods
w krajach
stay in the frontline
frontowych.
countries.
Dlatego
We
chcemy
want to send
dać
a signal
sygnał
to the
do
European
Unii
Union
Europejskiej,
that there is a
że
need for instruments
muszą być
that offer
narzędzia,
real help to
które
ensure
spowodują
that agricultural
pomoc
goods
Ukrainie,
reach the
ale
whole of
pomoc
Europe.
realną, pomoc,
The
która
cost
da
must be borne in
rozłożyć
solidarity
towary
by the whole
rolne
Europe
z Ukrainy
and
na
not
całą
just by
Europę.
Polish farmers.
Koszty muszą ponieść tej pomocy cała Europa,
Trzeba wiedzieć Państwu, że jesteśmy w wielu naszych działaniach limitowani, ograniczani
It is
regulacjami
important to
europejskimi.
know that we are
Więc
very
powiem
much
to bardzo
constrained in our
precyzyjnie.
actions by
W
European Union
najbliższych dniach
regulations.
zawnioskujemy
Therefore,
ze
I
specjalnym
will say
programem.
clearly
Dokonamy
in the coming
notyfikacji,
days,
tak to się
we will
nazywa,
make a
do
notification
Komisji
to the
Europejskiej.
European Union and
I
I
apeluję
call
do Komisji
for an
Europejskiej
agreement
o
as soon as possible
błyskawiczną, jak
so
najszybszą
that we
zgodę,
can
żebyśmy
pay
z naszego
500
polskiego
Polish zlotys
budżetu
for fertilizer,
raz jeszcze mogli
as we did
dopłacać
last year.
500 zł do nawozów, tak jak w zeszłym roku.
In his speech, Kaczynski vowed that the government will carry out a mass purchase of grain stored in silos and warehouses with subsidies that will raise the prices to at least 1,400 Polish zlotys per ton from today's prices of about 900 Polish zlotys per ton. The party leader went on to blame the European Union for the problem by saying that it was a result of decision made outside our country in the European Union as parts of its competence. The government has also decided to maintain the current subsidies to fertilizers, Kaczynski said. Poland introduced these subsidies last year as the prices of fertilizers spiked due to the soaring energy prices. It is obvious that fertilizers depend on gas, and the gas prices at the moment surged tenfold. Today is less, but it is still much more than before, Kaczynski said. In short, the subsidies will be maintained, he said. Kaczynski went on to say that the government will also ban imports of grains and other foods from Ukraine, despite being friends and allies of Ukraine, with no change here. Today, the government has decided to issue a regulation that will ban imports of grain to Poland, but also of dozens of other types of food, he said. The decision results from asymmetry between Polish and Ukrainian farming that is caused by the difference in the quality of soil, much lower cost of labor in Ukraine, and ultimately the fact that their farms are huge and operated by international companies with vast infrastructure, Kaczynski said. Given the asymmetry between the Polish and Ukrainian farming, if everything came here without limits, this could spur a grave crisis of Polish farming, he said. We won't allow this, he added. The Law and Justice chairman also said that Poland was ready to sign a relevant grain imports deal with Ukraine. We have notified our Ukrainian friends about the decision and we're ready to start talks at any moment to deal with this issue as part of bilateral agreement, Kaczynski said.